Alright, this is a video done for a 2010 Chevy Malibu. What we're doing is changing the transmission solenoid, camshaft, and another name that I'm not remembering at the moment, but it'll be on the heading of the post. The very first thing we're doing is taking off the transmission cap. I don't know if you can see, but it's the head part, and it looks like this. And when I say cap, it's not so much a cap, it's actually kind of a heading, and I'll get it for you. But some of the things you have to get prepared to do when you get this is, number one, get an oil pan. Because the transmission, once you start taking these screws out, the transmission fluid is going to come out. So we have the pan underneath there. You can see the pan, and the transmission fluid came out. And it's not going to come out. It's not going to come out where the actual screw to take out and change the fluid that's underneath the body of the car, right up under this area. Once you take these screws out heading, oil is going to come out of the pan. So be prepared to purchase more transmission fluid. And Malibus don't come with a dipstick, so you have to realize that this is a 5.3 quart filler. So you have to have 5 quarts to refill the fluid. Again, the cap came off. I call it a cap. You might have a different name for it, but it's removing that. We also had to remove the again, I wanted to make a statement. We had to take the motor mount screw off in order to have some workspace area. It's a very tight work area. Again, the transmission side panel, I call it the panel for that's this unit, has to come off. And once that come off, all the oil drains, so be prepared to have a drain pan underneath.
There's a number 8 down in that bottom too.
And
I see it right now.
So if you notice that metal right here down at the bottom has a lot of screws that goes sideways, so he's taking the screws out of here in order to pull off the camshaft. The camshaft comes with solenoids. It's 2 different types of solenoids, and I'll post that under the headings once I post to YouTube. Again, we are working on the transmission solenoid camshaft. This is a 2010 Malibu 4-cylinder. What happened with this vehicle was it can't go in reverse once those sensors go out. We'll show you the unit after it comes out. Okay, so all the wires are discontinued from it, and we're pulling out the unit. And this is the actual unit. So there's 2 types of units. The reason why we're doing this is because there's 2 types of units to pull out. This one is a little more expensive than the another type. It's a little cheaper.
This other plug was in there.
Absolutely.
We didn't. So it is the other.
Yeah.
It's the other one.
Absolutely. Would you position that unit how you just pulled it out?
Yeah, like this.
So it was this way, flat toward. There's oil dripping, bro.
Oh, okay.
But go on the grass. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Might want to go on the grass to get off the cement. Yeah. So this is the unit, and this is what you exchange for the Malibu, Chevy Malibu 2010. I want to also make one other little point, because when you pull these out, there's wires that's going into this. It's a major point. There's this little pin that needs to be discussed. So you have to pull this thing out first, and then you can pull out the snug unit, sort of like this. This one doesn't have it, but there's a special way that one, you have to pull that piece out first, and then you can unplug the harness. I'm going to pause. We got to go get exchange. And I just wanted to put this up on YouTube because no one, I went to go search for it on YouTube. No one has put up the information or instructions how to change this camshaft and 2 solenoids. The codes, I guess I'll put the codes up for you, so you can have that information. But somebody needs to have this information, okay? And I thought I'd put this up for you. Stand by, we'll be right back.
And they are 2 pieces.
Huh?
2 pieces.
Yeah.